Hello, Granite Bay, and welcome to our safety video about what you should do in the event of a lockdown. We're going to use our standard response protocol for a lockdown. We're going to say lockdown, locks, lights, out of sight. While we're going through this video, we're going to talk about the things that you're going to do that you see here. We're going to review 4 different aspects, including what is a lockdown, the procedures to follow, special circumstances and what to do in those, and how you know when the drill is over or the event is over. What is a lockdown? A lockdown is appropriate for but not limited to the following events: a hostage situation, an intruder, suspicious person on or around campus, a gunman on campus, violent person at large, civil disorder, student disturbance, drive-by shooting, suicidal person, and a nearby arrest or search in the community. Now, once a lockdown is initiated, there are a number of procedures that must be put into place to keep everyone safe by both teachers and staff. Teachers, we ask that you report to the nearest room if you are not in your current classroom. Recover students from the hallways if possible. Get students inside. Lock the door immediately. Turn all lights out. Move away from sight. Maintain silence. Do not open the door, and be prepared to evade or defend should somebody come through the door that is not administration or law enforcement. Take attendance and catapult, making sure that you note any missing or additional students not previously marked in attendance on the red student attendance checklist. Students, you are to report to the nearest open room if you are outside. If it is not the closest, do not try to go to your specific classroom. Get to the nearest room. Move away from sight, getting on the floor if possible. Maintain silence. Do not open the door for anyone. And make sure that you stay off your cell phones and cell phones are all silenced. There are some special circumstances that pop up during situations that you may find yourself in. If for some reason that happens and you are, let's say, in the restroom, you're going to lock yourself in a restroom stall and remain quiet until an administrator or other staff escort arrives. If you're out in an open area, let's say in the quad, and you can't get to the closest class, we want you to get to the closest classroom or building. Move away from sight and lie quietly on the floor. And do not open a door or leave until you are directed by an administrator or other staff escort. In an open area away from the buildings, we want you to lie flat on the ground, remain quiet, and at that location until you are released or escorted by an administrator, staff, or law enforcement. How do you know when the lockdown is over? Do not consider the bell as a signal to leave the classroom or the building. Students and staff may only leave the classroom when directed to do so by announcement, where administration will clearly identify themselves. An all clear announcement will indicate the end of the lockdown procedure over the announcement system. If you have any questions, as always, you can come see me in the main office, Mrs. Wetland, or you may email me at swetland@rjuhsd.us. We appreciate you keeping our school safe. Teachers and staff, this last slide is for your purposes only.